The Andromeda Galaxy is a vast collection of stars, gas, and dust. It is the closest major galaxy to our own Milky Way. Andromeda is a spiral galaxy, much like our own. It is significantly larger than the Milky Way, containing perhaps twice as many stars. The galaxy is located about 2.5 million light-years away from us. This means that the light we see from Andromeda today left the galaxy 2.5 million years ago. Andromeda is visible to the naked eye under dark skies. It appears as a faint fuzzy patch of light. Through a telescope, however, the galaxy's structure becomes more apparent. We can observe its spiral arms, its central bulge, and even some of its individual stars. Andromeda is a fascinating object to study. It provides insights into the formation and evolution of galaxies. Furthermore, its proximity to us allows astronomers to study a galaxy in detail that is outside of our own. For centuries, astronomers observed Andromeda as a fuzzy patch of light. They debated its nature, unsure if it was a nebula within our own galaxy or something more distant. In the 1920s, astronomer Edwin Hubble used the newly built 100-inch Hooker telescope at Mount Wilson Observatory to observe Andromeda. He discovered Cepheid variable stars within the galaxy. Cepheid variables are stars that pulsate in a predictable way. Their pulsation period is directly related to their intrinsic brightness. By comparing the apparent brightness of Cepheids in Andromeda to their known intrinsic brightness, Hubble calculated their distance. His results were astonishing. Andromeda was not a nebula within our galaxy, but a separate galaxy, millions of light-years away. Hubble's discovery revolutionized our understanding of the universe. It demonstrated that the Milky Way is just one of many galaxies in the vast cosmos. This realization expanded the scale of the universe far beyond what astronomers had previously imagined. The Andromeda Galaxy is not stationary in space. It is moving towards the Milky Way at a speed of approximately 250,000 miles per hour. This may seem incredibly fast, but given the vast distances involved, the collision is not expected for another 4 billion years. When the galaxies do collide, it will be a slow and drawn-out process. The galaxies will pass through each other multiple times, their gravitational forces distorting their shapes. Over billions of years, they will eventually merge into a single, larger galaxy. Despite the immense scale of the collision, it is unlikely that individual stars will collide with each other. The distances between stars are so vast that they will simply pass by each other. However, the gravitational interactions will disrupt the orbits of stars, scattering them into new configurations. Section 4. Unraveling Andromeda's past. Astronomers continue to study Andromeda to learn more about its history and evolution. Recent observations and simulations suggest that Andromeda has experienced several galactic mergers in its past. These mergers have contributed to its current size and structure. One theory proposes that Andromeda's large stellar halo, a diffuse region of stars surrounding the galaxy, is evidence of past mergers. The stars in the halo have different chemical compositions and velocities compared to stars in the galaxy's disk, suggesting they originated from other galaxies. Further evidence of Andromeda's active past comes from the discovery of tidal streams of stars and gas around the galaxy. These streams are thought to be remnants of smaller galaxies that were torn apart by Andromeda's gravity. By studying these streams, astronomers can piece together the history of galactic interactions in the local group. Section 5. Finding Andromeda in the night sky. The Andromeda Galaxy is visible to the naked eye from a dark sky location. It appears as a faint, fuzzy patch of light in the constellation Andromeda. To locate Andromeda, first find the constellation Cassiopeia, which is shaped like a W in the northern sky. From Cassiopeia, look for a fainter V shape of stars nearby. This is the constellation Andromeda. The Andromeda Galaxy is located about halfway down the right leg of the V, appearing as a slightly elongated smudge of light. Using binoculars or a telescope will enhance the view of Andromeda. Through binoculars, the galaxy's elliptical shape and bright central bulge become more apparent. With a telescope, you can even discern some of its spiral arms and star-forming regions.